Diablo Canyon's dark basalt cliffs soar 300 feet up towards New Mexico's blue skies.
My name's Benjamin Hanna. I live in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I'm 15 years old, and I think one of the most unique things about New Mexico is, first of all, the population. It's a really big state, but there's not so many people. It's really nice to be able to have like your own space, and you know everybody, and there's not so many people where you can go out to, this is Crags 20 minutes away from my house, and go out there and you won't see anybody all day. I love climbing with my dad. He's super into it. He loves just coming outside and even just belaying me, which is awesome. He's super supportive, both him and my mom. Support me wherever I want to go and whatever I need to do for climbing. I think what motivates me most is the failure of climbing, getting shut down, having a really hard project, or just having to pull really hard moves, having to go back and train and train and train and train and try again and still fail and try again. And I think like that process is what motivates me to be better, get stronger, and that's what I like most about climbing. Yeah, and the rock quality is not too great here. It's like right now we're sitting on a giant pile of what came off the rock. This was where the rock was. This was the rock that I'm sitting on right now. And it's always something else coming off, or the whole route's always changing. You pull off a chunk, pull off the crux jug, crux hold. It's kind of frightening, to say the least, to climb on this. Like, oh, is this is this gonna hold me?
The cracks in the hard basalt are a direct result of lava cooling when the cliffs were formed millions of years ago.
My name's Jarred Cleerdin. My current hometown is Albuquerque, New Mexico. Rad place here. Absolutely love Albuquerque. Love the people. Love the weather. The weather is just nice every day. It's so dry, so the friction's always pretty great.
For the last 9 years, I've always built a climbing wall or an actual climbing gym everywhere I've lived, even if it was a temporary situation in an apartment or anything. I still went all out and always had a wall of some sort.
Albuquerque's amazing. I've been living here for a few years. Time's flying by. It's a good spot. Really fun place to be. I love my mom so much, and she's always been such an inspiration to me. There's tons of rock here. Whatever you want to climb, go get on it. Do a diverse outdoor training instead of indoor training. I love to eat. Just munch. And if my metabolism wasn't so high from climbing so much, I'd probably be in trouble. But I love climbing just because it keeps me in shape, keeps me grounded. If I don't climb for a few days, I feel like some kind of chemical imbalance going on inside my head. I do not feel leveled out. I feel very like on edge and kind of like fight mode all the time. Then I climb and I feel all zenned out, super, karate sensei. Regardless of what somebody's doing, if they're overcoming something that's difficult for them in any sort of way, that is super awesome to watch, and more power to them. If they're shaking Elvis legging on the top, I'm gonna be freaking out with them, screaming, "Ah, you gotta get that! Oh man, don't fall, don't you dare come down from there!" That's what it's all about. I have a great wife and an amazing young daughter.
I just get so freaked out every time I see him getting on a high ball boulder problem, He's always just pushing the limits, going as high as he possibly can, and I guess I get especially scared because now we have our daughter Chloe, and I just don't want him to fall off and get hurt.
And when it gets cold with the dry weather, you can just stick to anything. It just seems like you can climb grades harder as soon as it gets cold, at least for me.
The earth has always been the greatest teacher. The rocks emanate her powers, calling us to reach in to our infinite potential. Paintbrushes search the roots of mountains unclimbed. Fingertips raw and thirsty for the taste of pushing all limits, to remove ego and to be motioned into the momentum of true progression. Cool rocks caress us, and we breathe in and out the inspiration for a new day. As we close this chapter about the Land of Enchantment, we prepare for the next epic adventure of Chalk Life.
Mexico's got goat heads, cactuses and huge thorns, green chili and blue corn, old people and newborns. Some would say it's too warm, but we always got a new storm. It's the land of enchantment, culture in its true form.
Culture in its true form. Culture in its true form. Culture in its true form. Culture in its true form. Crosses on the side of the road, tribal ancient school, cruising with Motown, perfect mix of old and new. Wheel spin in the land of Zia, Pachucos, Susuiters in Espanola, ranching and bike riding, rapping, laughing and crying. Smell of poor people rising on the mesa, organic dining, farmers working and trying. Caves and cliffs we're finding in New Mexico, we always got room. Watch lightning strike after a sweat in the monsoon.
Hold on to the rock and don't lose control. No, hold on to the rock and don't lose control.
Yo, bring that mountain fire right out of your soul. Yo, Boo, tell them what it's about.
There ain't no doubt that New Mexico's in a huge drought. Actually, as far as water goes, we're almost out. But from the second I flew in, I wanted to move in, cause we got highlining, canoeing, hand gliding, and craft brewing. Fried bread and fools cruising around in hybrids, and the aliens living out in Roswell with like 5 heads. Rock climbers and cats trying to climb out of poverty, and the Native Americans out there making their pottery. Come to think of it, this place once used to be their property before it all got bought up like a game of Monopoly. But many still be holding true to the ancient philosophy. The hypocrisy to take their land and call it democracy is what militaries worldwide keep on doing constantly. So lots of homeless people in the bad economy. A lot of people just can't survive here like a guava tree.
Yo, hold on to the rock and don't let go. No, hold on to the rock and don't